Hello. Hi, everyone, and welcome. I wanted to hop in with you. I know it is late. Technically, it's February 2nd. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning, but this is graveyard shift. So this is when we work. This is when we do the things. I have tonight off of teaching. So I figured I would use this time to keep myself awake and also to bring you this quick little rundown, quick little video on the different promotions that are happening in the month of February here in doTERRA land. So I'm really excited to share it with you. This is actually the presentation I used in my team video that I just did for my private community group of essential oilers. So you get a little sneaky peek into what this looks like. Also, I am traveling, as many of you know, and so I don't have all the things to be able to actually show you. So we're going to do it this way. All right, so without further ado, I'm just going to dive right in. So every single month, doTERRA offers a free product of the month to our existing customers. And this month, it's like rare unicorn city. I have been manifesting this oil for like 2 years. Every time I go to convention, I have my fingers crossed and I'm just like sending out all the vibes that they're going to bottle Raven Sarah individually, and they have yet to do so, and it's happened. I'm so excited. We actually already sourced this beautiful essential oil, and it comes in our Breathe essential oil blend. So if you have this one or you've heard me talk about it before, really great for respiratory support. Raven Sarah is an ingredient in our Breathe respiratory blend, and it's free for existing customers who place a qualifying order this month, which is really cool. You can't actually purchase this oil, so this is one of the many benefits of participating in what we call our loyalty rewards program. It's kind of like our frequent flyer card or, like rewards point system at any of your major grocery stores or department stores. So same sort of concept. And there's freebies. You get your shipping dollars back as points. You earn a percentage back of what you spend. And there's also really cool opportunities to get oils that you can't actually purchase. So Raven Sarah is very similar to eucalyptus. So this is going to be really very herbaceous, refreshing. I can't wait to bring it home so we can pop it in a diffuser. It's also really good for like immune support. And this time of year, especially, we're really focusing a lot on like staying healthy, and everyone's talking a lot about certain viruses that have been swarming around globally the last, several weeks here. So anything we can do to help support our body's natural processes for staying healthy is a win in my book. So I'm really going to be looking forward to adding Raven Sarah to my Epsom salt baths, just doing a couple drops and some Epsom salts while I'm traveling and I'm in a Sticks and Bricks house and I can use a real tub, which is like always exciting. I think it would also be great to like add a couple drops to the shower floor before you get in there and let the steam kind of do its magic. Bringing it with you to a massage appointment and having the person, who's doing work on you add a couple of drops of some carrier oil would be really, really healing as well for anyone with any kind of respiratory concerns. So whether that's like a chronic thing that you've been dealing with or something that's more acute, you're just kind of feeling under the weather, I would just add it with a little bit of coconut oil to the chest, maybe even some lavender and some frankincense in there too, just to help support that healthy respiratory system. You could also totally add this to a spray bottle and like spray down your surfaces of your hands because it does have some antiviral, antiseptic properties in there, which is super cool. So again, if you have more information, you could totally look it up online. This is the product information page. It'll tell you everything you need to know about what this oil does, how to use it, the different chemical constituents that you'll find in there. What I find really interesting is emotionally, this oil is really going to help us to release grief and sadness. And eucalyptus is that way in to some degree as well. It'll actually help to calm the central nervous system, which is going to help to calm the nerves. So I'm also going to be adding this oil into my meditation practice, or maybe even to some yoga and grounding practices that you do. Really going to be very like calming and centering, but also help to kind of uplift the mood because of those like more bright herbaceous sort of notes. So really excited to bring that one home. And then also every month doTERRA is so gracious and they offer us 10% off of a particular product. Sometimes it's 20, but it's typically 10% off. This month it is 10% off of the hands down, like most amazing thing I've ever done for my skin other than changing my diet and getting on good supplements and drinking enough water. This is YarrowPom, and I do happen to have this bottle with me because I never go without it. YarrowPom is a relatively new essential oil blend for us, and it's the Yarrow essential oil blended with a pomegranate seed extract. So it's really beautiful. It's actually a nutritive duo, so you can apply it topically and then take it internally for like nutrition support as well. It's got a lot of really amazing benefits. So if to take it internally, it's really good to help support like a healthy metabolism. If weight release is something you are kind of wanting to shift into this year, and this might be a really good place for you to start. You could just start by doing a couple drops of YarrowPom. I love it for my skincare routine. I actually have a YouTube video. I'll post the link below here, all about microneedling. And I use my YarrowPom with my microneedling practice as well. I also add it to my tinted moisturizer. I use the Dew Skin tinted moisturizer from Beauty Counter. You can hit up my girl Nicole. I'll tag her below if you are looking for someone to help you with non-toxic beauty. So I just add a pump of this to the back of my hand along with a couple drops of YarrowPom and mix them together. And that's what I use on my face every day instead of foundation. It's changed the game for my skin. But I'll show you what it looks like. It's this amazing, beautiful blue color. And you kind of, I don't know if how well you can tell that on the video, but it's really thick and wonderful. Like, oh, so awesome. And it just sort of glides on your skin and gives you this really amazing kind of glowy effect. But scientifically, it actually helps to promote collagen production, which is what keeps us from aging, and also helps to reduce fine lines and wrinkles. If you've got like sunspots or age spots, any kind of like things that you're not super thrilled about, this can help with that. Stretch marks. And there's just so many awesome benefits to this. You could also even dilute this down a little bit in like some jojoba oil and make a massage oil or a body serum of sorts, personal lubricant as well. Stay tuned for that. We're going to be talking about that in my virtual class I have coming up this month on Sense and Sensuality, how to use essential oils in the bedroom. So we'll be talking about, it's Valentine's Day, so might as well, right? I also really love this one for its emotional properties. So emotionally, YarrowPom is the oil of energetic safety. So it helps us to feel really shielded and kind of protects us from negative energies. It can also help reduce feelings of overwhelm. So if you're anything like me and the beginning of this year was kind of crazy, I'm calling it a trial run, and 2020 officially just started a few days ago. This is going to be a really supportive oil for you emotionally. It's not something that you'd want to diffuse because it is like, it's really, really thick and it's going to just kind of sink to the bottom of your diffuser and gunk up the mechanism. But you could apply it to the chest, to your skin. You could just inhale it through cupped hands, and that would kind of help you to be your own sort of natural walking diffuser to get some of those emotional benefits. If you have any kind of skin concern, whether it's like something that's like diagnosed that you've been working on or just something you're not really sure what's happening, I would start with YarrowPom first and foremost, because you could put it on neat on your skin. You could also dilute it down, and it's really changed the game for me. I've had a lot of acne issues in the past and then some eczema issues. And again, in the combination of things, right? Like high quality supplementation, really focusing on hydration, eating lots of fruits and vegetables and whole foods, cutting out the sugars and the processed foods. Adding this to my skincare routine has been really awesome and kind of a total game changer. So that's 10% off this month. And that's for new customers as well as existing customers alike, which is super cool. Here is a little bit more of the information about the emotional benefits of YarrowPom if you wanted to screenshot this or pause the video so you can kind of zoom in and read some of it. But it's pretty interesting. Talks a lot about how it helps us to shift out of like stagnant energies too, which can also be really important as we transition into a new year. All right, and this blew my mind. I've been with doTERRA 5 years now, and I've never seen them do something like this before, which is super cool. So OnGuard is our proprietary blend for all things like immune support, if you want to think of it that way. It's called our protective blend, and there's a complete line. It smells like fall in a bottle. It's got clove and wild orange and nutmeg and cinnamon. It's just like eucalyptus. It's this yummy little scent, and I actually use OnGuard to make all my own cleaning products. So I have not purchased a cleaning product in over 5 years. It's one of the first things I did to really clean up the toxins in my home, and it's also saved us a ton of money over the years, which has been super cool. So this month, when you place any order of 100 PV or more, that's like, it's about $100 depending on what you're purchasing. You're going to get the OnGuard in the roller for free, which is really cool. And again, that's something you could just apply topically for general immune support, something that especially for kiddos or teachers, if you could just integrate that into your daily routine, like you wake up in the morning, brush your teeth, and roll a little bit of OnGuard in the soles of your feet or your spine. You're really just helping your body to support itself in all those same natural processes to keep ourselves healthy with everything kind of running around. I'm here in Reno right now, and it was a beautiful 70-degree weather today, so it's a little tricky because it felt like spring, but it's going to be snowing in 32 on Monday. So we know that winter is still very much alive and well, and anything we can do to continue to just prevent any of these sicknesses from coming into our homes, or to reduce the time that we are down if we do get hit with something, is a win in my book. And it's all natural, of course. So really awesome tool to have that roller for free. If you make any purchase of 200 PV or more, which my favorite kit that most people get started with, if you're brand new to oils and you're listening to this, because again, this is available to new customers and existing customers alike. My favorite kit that most people get started with when they get started with oils with me would qualify you for this. So anything over 200 PV that you spend this month, you'll get all 4 of these for free, which is super cool. And if you are an existing customer, you can bundle that with your free Raven Sarah. So a lot of opportunity for you to be strategic with your investment this month, to be able to grab some extra free goodies. I mean, I always say this and I'll continue to say it. It is always a good time to choose to make an investment in your health. But this happens to be just a really fun month. We're going to be able to get some fun stuff for free. So the extra freebies you'll get with your $200 order is OnGuard actually in the oil bottle itself. So it's in a 15 milliliter bottle like this, to be used for diffusing, making cleaning products, taking internally, hundreds of uses that I can share with you. OnGuard hand sanitizing mist, which is our version of like an antiseptic on your hands. So I use it to spray down grocery carts and the airplane fold down table and just my hands when we're out and about. And also a container of the OnGuard foaming hand wash, which is really cool. And you could totally grab yourself like a a foaming hand wash container at like TJ Maxx or on Amazon or something, and be able to have that in your home. So again, we're reducing toxins, adding a little extra immune support into our bodies, and it just smells really, really amazing too. So all this for free with your 200 PV order this month. So this is kind of what it looks like. I just wanted to share with you. So when you put your order together, as long as it's over this 200 PV, you'll get all of these 4 goodies for free. And then if you're an existing customer, you'll also get your Raven Sarah for free. So that's a lot of awesome freebie stuff. And it would be a really great time, again, for us to like stock up on some things if you are already an essential oiler, or maybe you have like the OnGuard hand mist, but you don't yet have actual OnGuard in the oil form or the foaming hand wash. Stock up on the things that you know you already use and love, and then try something new for free is always fun, right? And then finally, I wanted to share this with you. So this is a super cool little mini kit that doTERRA has put together. And again, this is also open to brand new customers and existing customers alike, which is really neat. This is our winter wellness little protection kit. So it's super neat. It comes with a diffuser that runs for 2, 6 or 12 hours. It's really awesome. It has like a really pretty taupe colored base, so it goes with pretty much any decor. Also comes with copaiba, breathe, rosemary, and manuka. And you can only get the manuka essential oil right now through the New Zealand or Australian markets. So if you are in the United States or Canada or one of my European oiler friends, you can't actually purchase the bottle of manuka unless you happen to live in Australia or New Zealand. So this is the only way for us to have access to it, is in this little bundle here. Rosemary is super awesome for immune support as well. Really great for respiratory function and cleaning. So you could add that to your cleaning products just to kind of amp up your antiviral properties. Breathe is our respiratory blend. So think like of an all natural salve that you're maybe used to if you're brand new to oils. You just apply that topically to the chest, pop it in the diffuser, add it to the shower just to open up those airways. It's one of my personal favorites for before working out, but also really good if you are kind of coming down with something like creeping crud. Copaiba is very similar to CBD essential oil in that it works on the same body system, but it is not derived from the same plant. I actually have a whole video up on YouTube that compares copaiba and CBD together if you want to learn more about that. But I really love this oil for immune support. It's also super great for dealing with feelings of anxiousness or stress or overwhelm. Super great for inflammation. It has like a laundry list of uses, and it smells really nice too. So it would be a really great addition to your diffuser as well. This kit also comes with the DDR Prime soft gel. So DDR Prime is our own blend for cellular support. And I think this is an oil blend that I know as an educator and leader, I don't talk about enough. So this is really prompting me to kind of bring it to the forefront of my mind, because it is something that I take internally and apply topically every day as part of my routine. It really helps to just support healthy cellular function. So there's some amazing oils in there, frankincense and thyme and summer savory, that will help to support our body's overall immune system, calm the central nervous system, as well as help with other things like brain function and, getting rid of free radicals. There's a lot of good antioxidants in there. So it's just an overall powerhouse blend. And in this form, with this particular kit, it comes in the soft gel, which makes it super easy. So you can just take it like you would with your vitamins or your supplements, or nothing if you don't have that as a routine yet, which is totally cool too, just to kind of help your body to support itself through this winter season. Wanted to remind you, if you did get started in January and you spend at least 100 PV, make sure you spend 100 in February, because then you're going to get a free 100 points in March. So if you're one of my new customers, or you're on someone else's team and you got yourself started with 100 PV or more in January, make sure that you're processing that order for yourself this month so that you don't miss out on your $100 gift card in March. If you have questions, just reach out to me or whoever enrolled you in doTERRA, and they'd be, I'm sure, thrilled to assist you with that. And finally, I wanted to remind you that I'm running season 2 of my Kick the Candida cleanse and group coaching program. We start on Monday. I am so excited. I've got 5 or 6 returning alums to this program, which makes me feel really good that they got enough value from it the first time around that they want to do it again, and a few other women who would have loved to join but are going to be traveling during this window, so they won't be able to do it. But Candida, if you haven't heard of it yet, is basically just yeast, and a Candida overgrowth can do a whole bunch of things to our gut. I have a full class up on YouTube, and as well down, you can scroll through my Facebook page to find it there as well, that talks about what Candida is and what's involved in a cleanse. It's 95% diet, 5% mindset. And it's really much easier if you can do it in a group, which is why I designed this group coaching program. So it's 21 days. The first whole week, so starting Monday, is just prep. So if you're watching this and you're like, oh, I want to do that, but that seems soon, don't freak out. You still have like a full week once we get started to wrap your brain around what we're doing and prepare yourself, because that's honestly what I find the most important thing, is to have accountability for one and to be really well prepared so that you set yourself up for success. Then we'll cleanse together for the 2nd and 3rd weeks. Usually takes us about 7 to 10 days. And again, it's nothing crazy. You're not going to be running back and forth to the bathroom 100 times. You don't need anything fancy or any supplementation. We're really just focusing on diet and eliminating things that feed the Candida, so that we want to get rid of them and flush them out of our system. And we'll have a couple more days to wrap up. So with your registration fee, you'll get a copy of my ebook that I wrote, along with grocery lists and recipes, meal plan ideas, mindset tips, essential oil suggestions, if that's something you'd like to integrate throughout this process. Also, I have 3 virtual group coaching sessions you'll have access to, and I'll also send you the recording if you're not on Facebook. And as a bonus, my wonderfully talented holistic nutritionist friend, Dr. Laura Bourne, will also be joining us for another group coaching session too. So we're really lucky to have her, and just kind of as like a bonus. You also have access to our private Facebook group and open access to me on Voxer, which is a walkie-talkie app for the duration. So if you need any help at all, it's also really fun because we get a group chat going and everyone shares pictures of what they're eating and shares their struggles and their wins. And it's just a wonderful energy to feel that supported by people, even if you're not physically in the same space with them. So it's $67. Registration closes at the end of the day on February 3rd. Works out to be like less than 25 bucks a week. And like I said in my Instagram or my Facebook post, you're not gonna be drinking coffee for this entire time. So just shift your Starbucks budget around a little bit. But honestly, it's just a really great investment, especially if you've been wanting to kind of start your new year now and wanting to do a cleanse, but you're not quite sure how to go about it. And you want to start with something that's maybe a little less hardcore than some of the other things you've seen out there, but you know you need some support. This is the program for you. And it's kind of my baby. I created it because I needed it. And so I have a lot of emotion wrapped up into it, and it's so much fun. And I would love to have you join us if it speaks to you. So I'll drop the link below here so that you can register for that if it's something that you're into. If you'd like to hop on a quick 10 to 15 minute discovery call to see if this is even something that's right for you, please let me know. I'd be open to doing that over the next couple of days just so that you can make your best informed decision. All right. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you are all having a wonderful beginning of the month. I saw this really cool thing online today. Today is the first day in I don't know how many years where the date is a palindrome. It's February 2nd, 2020. So it's 02022020. I think it's like the first time in 900 years or something nuts. Anyway, super crazy. And it kind of gave me a little cosmic giggle. So energy is already high today. I'm going to wrap up some things and then head to bed. But thank you for watching. I'm so glad you're here. Reach out if you have any questions or if this feels like the right time for you to get started with oils. Also, if you're a guy out there or a girl and you're looking for a Valentine's Day gift and you don't know what to buy and you think essential oils might be the ticket, reach out to me and let me know. I have a couple gift card packages that we can work up for you, and that would be a lot of fun for me too to help you put together. Hope you're having a great evening, and we'll talk soon. Bye.